It's in Southeast Asia. It looks like TNC did pick up the Isle. They ran the Isle gyrocopter, shocker, and they won in their match. So, but yeah, that is an intriguing ban to me from Team Named. I don't know if Team Plus has had a recent history of doing it in general or something, but
5 seconds
anywho,
remaining.
Bloodseeker coming out for Team Name now. We did have a Bloodseeker game yesterday. Bloodseekers, usually the thing with Bloodseeker is you like him for these heroes that are maybe, like, it's a good counter against somebody like a Centaur, for example, who has a Stampede, and it relies on, being able to run at you or run away, and of course Bloodseeker prevents that in a nutshell. But right now, it doesn't feel like this very impressive Bloodseeker game necessarily. So I'm curious in the idea there with choosing to go Bloodseeker.
Radiant team ban.
Batrider!
As Team Plus is going to respond now with a Batrider pick in that 4th spot. Batrider potentially a good lane against somebody like a Bristleback or even a Bloodseeker, I suppose. Kind of keep him off of that creep wave
10
with the
seconds
burning
remaining.
fire.
5 seconds remaining.
It also means it's likely to be now a mid Kunkka with the off-lane Batrider and our supporting cast of Tiny and Crystal Maiden.
Dire team ban.
See the Monkey King band coming out from Named. Sammy Boy is certainly a fan of Monkey King. But
10 seconds
you would
remaining.
think he's going to be playing the Kunkka this game, actually. So,
5 seconds remaining.
probably not a hero they would have gone, but
Dire team pick.
they ban Ember Spirit.
Radiant team pick.
Chaos Knight.
And they go the Chaos Knight. Good hero against the likes of something like a Bloodseeker. Bloodseeker more about that single target, but Chaos Knight, of course, with the Phantasm can be a big issue for him. Also, Bane's more about single target. Yeah, in general, this is a lineup that's heavy on single target focus. Bristleback, I guess, is the only one that, of course, brings a bit of AoE presence with the Quill spam.
5 seconds
But yeah,
remaining.
really like the CK pick right now. Team Name still needs that mid option. If Romchek plays Invoker, that might not be the worst option here. They do have a lot of ways to get on top of you, though, I suppose. I feel like they need a mid that can carry, though. OD is banned, so no. Some kind of mid that can have carry presence. So you could play Invoker that way, but with the Quas Wex build, usually you don't expect that out of him unless they want to go the X-Orb build. But I don't even know if that would necessarily make the most sense.
Storm
Choose
Spirit.
your hero.
All right, well, Storm kind of fits that mentality. There's a lot of catch for Storm, though, man. Kunkka, Crystal Maiden, Frostbite's annoying, Batrider, Lasso. Just tiny combo in general. This is definitely not a free Storm Spirit game. and it honestly reminds me a lot of last game with the whole Broodmother pick. And that wasn't even the 10th pick. I don't know. It's another. I'm finding myself in a spot of just uncertainty for Team Named when it comes to their draft, but we'll see how they put it together. Shu is playing the Bristleback. Certainly a little bit more of a conventional offlaner. The other thing with Storm Spirit, too, I don't know if it was a great answer to Chaos Knight either. I feel like CK is setting up to have a pretty free game here himself on the other side of it. I'm sorry. Don't mean to be like Debbie Downer. There we go, though. Into game number 2. Again, Team Plus up 1-0 in this best-of-2 series. So they pick up their first victory of the groups, where Team Named is still looking for their first. And, oh, unfortunately, a DC to start. Hopefully come back ASAP. There we go, in fact. Yeah, so a lot of the other regions have been starting to get figured out. In fact, I'll start going through. Through the other regions here. So China, it looks like China, you had Vici Gaming and eHome, as well as Aster and RNG were the top 2 on either side. So those 2 teams, those 4 teams, excuse me, are all competing for the 3 spots. So only one of those 4 teams will not make it to the major. As far as potential surprises there, Keen Gaming did not advance on. CDEC also finding themselves in 4th place, so a couple of teams that may be a little bit surprising. Oh, come on, really. It froze on me.
30 seconds to battle.
We're in the game, so if we have another pause break, though, look more into that. Europe, of course, a really interesting one for myself. I'm excited to see how that plays out. And that one's still currently going on with day number 2. So yeah, we're not going to necessarily know which teams qualify for the major after today. It's just we know which teams will actually have a chance to qualify for the major after today. And then tomorrow's win, I believe all the regions, we are going to find out which teams qualify for each of the regions. Oh, let me go in game. There we go. My bad. We're good to go. Score, it is 1-0 lead right now for Team Plus. Yeah, I know in the draft graphic, unfortunately, it blocks that information. Whoa. All of a sudden, Bane and Tusker over here. Batrider's like, wait a second, you guys aren't supposed to be here. I mean, I suppose if they want to invest 2 heroes to block out this one, then Jenkins is ultimately going to be fine with that, but precarious start. Meanwhile, Sonic, he's on a mission. He's got his boots. Moving towards mid, maybe going for the courier. Oh, it's going to be close. Nope. Could not get there in time. And who's this TPing in? Oh, hello. Looks like Tiny spots Tusk teleporting in. Jenkins taking the long path around. He's going to pull the creep wave against Bane. Trying to get in range. This could be a kill. He only has tag team right now. Yep, there's the toss. Although I suppose the damage follow-up is not there, so never mind. Just going to heavily harass him. Meanwhile, you see what Jenkins did on Batrider. He made it so we're going to have a double wave coming in. Also, good job of controlling the rune spawn. Ends up being an illusion. Mid lane. Object's going for the kill. Not going to be enough damage, though. Gonna force an early salve out of Kunkka, who manages to get the bracer though, so he bulked up a bit. Another Tidebringer, man. This is especially just a little low. Yeah, it hurts him right there. He popped a Fairy Fire as he got hit. But here's that rotation, so the Torrent's gonna miss. Sonic coming in, but is spotted trying to sneak in here. And now Tusk nearby too. They're not going to be able to complete this kill. So Tiny trying to rotate in to finish the job. Oh, Bristleback. All right, here's that creep wave getting pushed in. So now Batrider gonna get some levels. You see the second he pops out, they kind of just run at him. Chaos Knight at the top lane, 20-4. Bristleback 16-1 though. He's having a successful time himself. Sonic gonna pull his creep wave all the way mid-tier 2 tower. What the hell's going on here? So he's gonna let the creep waves go at it. This is interesting. Gonna end up pulling the creep wave back. So Kunkka, I wonder if he's just gonna rotate somewhere in the meantime.
It heals like the salt sea air.
It's a regen. I see Storm Spirit's pinging it out. Storm's like, damn it, this is annoying. Oh, top lane, sleep up on Crystal Maiden. No first blood yet. We could possibly be seeing it here. There's a Chaos Bolt, though, and with the rotation of Tiny, Avalanche combo, down goes Bristleback. So Crystal Maiden
Very cool of you.
was in trouble initially, but not the end result. In fact, now Bane's also in trouble. Chaos Bolt hits. 5-minute Bannerman spawn. Chaos Knight more interested in getting that rather than going for the kill. So we'll pick it up, but that means Bane is going to survive. Those sticky napalm stacks, baby. Just 6 on the Bloodseeker. Going to Bristle, but he's got his back turned, so it makes it difficult. Meanwhile, Bane checking out what Batrider's doing. You see, Batrider is level 5 now, so he wasn't level initially, but of course that double creep pull and how he's been manipulating the lane, he's managed to stay at a similar level to Bloodseeker. Looks like Bloodseeker is going to get 6 soon in the near future as Shu goes down again at the top lane. So a couple of deaths on the Bristleback. You don't have to see that. Only 2 deaths in this game belong to Bristleback right now. But obviously Team Plus putting resources into making that happen. Did my game freeze again? What is happening? Man, I need to restart my game after this, apparently. Jeez.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Oh, it looks like Storm Spirit was killed in the meantime, so unfortunately missing that kill.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Well, you look at the 4-0 now for Team Plus. This Batrider could be in trouble. Rupture is ready, so yeah, Batrider's in a lot of trouble. However, he does have a TP, and he'll use it and survive. Close call. One more round of auto attacks, and he's dead there, but
tower is under attack.
TPing at the perfect time, of course, and that's the ultimate counter to a hero like Bloodseeker. Oh, look at this Phantasm play coming out from Yamsum. Now looking to turn it, so the snowball initiation going to backfire for Tusk. He gets shredded the new one there, and Bristleback, all he can do is spam quills from a distance.
You fancy it now, do ya?
I want to even go on him. There's TP's coming in, though. This is a heavy commitment. Out comes the ship. It is going to connect and gets the kill. Sammy Boy credit for it. Now Bane's also caught. Nice sleep, though. We'll keep him alive, or will it? He's got an X. Looking to bring him back, but no, instead he insists on finishing off the Tusk there. However, we're not even done just yet, apparently. Torrent will hit. Meanwhile, Jenkins goes down at the bottom lane. So he ends up coming back in and goes down shortly after.
Radiant's top tower
But this rotation at Kunkka's already doing a bit of work. Got 2 kills with it. And now we'll back off. But Bloodseeker. Bloodseeker has something else, right? Yeah, he's got a couple of Wraith Bands. Okay.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack.
Over here, 10-minute bounty ring spawn. Tusk manning up and helping to get the kill, but Bristleback goes down as well. So 1-for-1 trade. Tusk will manage to pick up the bounty ring at least. That's certainly not the hero trade you're looking for if your team named. Bottom lane also, Bloodseeker's in trouble. This would be his first death, and it is going to happen. The Rupture ain't going to save him there. 3 heroes coming together. Batrider using the lasso to make that kill happen as well. See, Storm Spirit over here is just going to kill a couple of stacks meanwhile. And Storm Spirit's farm, he's doing all right. All 3 cores are, I think that's kind of the theme, that they're doing all right. But Kunkka and Chaos Knight are leading the way right now. Kunkka's going to finish his phase boots. He's got the bulky build of a couple bracers. Yamsum already has the Santa Midas now. Needs to use it, though. Come on. It's been on off cooldown for at least 15 seconds.
Radiant's bottom tower
Use
is
it.
under attack.
Yamsum, dear God, use your Santa Midas. Oh, no. Please, it hurts.
Are fortified. Radiant's bottom
There we
tower
go. He
is
wanted
under
to save
attack.
it for the catapult. This bottom tier 1 going to be pushed in though from the Dire
Radiant's
side.
bottom tower is under attack.
Oops, CK's found over here. Do not want to fight on top of the shrine, so smart decision to back off from team name. So Batrider's in the area. Lasso's not ready yet. It's on cooldown for 10 more seconds. So this tower likely going to fall. They cannot deny it. However, we're going to initiate after apparently. Phantasm comes out, snowball in from Lucky. And the Rupture up on Chaos Knight. He is dropping pretty quickly right here. They're making sure to go for the real one. They do. The quill spam is more than enough to finish the job. Batrider's also picked off. Sonic coming in late. He got here really late, though. He kills Bane, but it might be at a cost now. Although Sammy Boy might have something to say about that. The ship comes out, a.k.a. the Shark with a nom nom nom. Gets one. No, Tusk is going to be fine, actually. He snowballs up. And he's going to finish off Tiny with Bloodseeker. Will help get that kill to happen. And now Sammy Boy, he's running from 3, or at least he's trying to. Bloodright, meanwhile, helps to get a kill over here. Romjack credit for it. Bloodseeker will finish the job on Sammy Boy. And Team Named completely cleans up Team Plus in that fight. Gotta say, that's one of the first times in this tournament Team Named has looked pretty good coming together in a fight, and they come out on top big time. And this Storm Spirit, he wants more. He's going to go for CK again. CK just resurrected and came in, and now he's going to die. At least he used his Hannah Midas right before death, but now his TP's on cooldown. And he's out for 25 more seconds. Storm Spirit, though, he gets caught. And he's probably dead because of this, too. So at least they kill Storm Spirit. And they make him pay for diving so much. But suddenly you look at the net worth now, and, well, it's pretty good for the Radiant side. Even with that death, Bloodseeker has 2,000 gold saved up. The question is, what does he go for this game? I honestly think he goes Radiance. Nah, he's going to go Yules. I was going to say, I mean, oh, he queues it up after? No, I don't know if I like that. Man, you just had 2,000 gold saved up and you're getting some momentum. I feel like you need to feed off of that and try to really risk and go for it, but he is going to go the Yules first. The problem with going the Yules first and then the Radiance after, that Radiance is going to be much further behind now. And you're going up against this Midas Chaos Knight.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
But yeah, Radiance against CK is certainly a very valuable item to have. Apparently, Team Plus went a little too deep. The Brain Sap, or keeps telling that. Fiend's Grip, though, locking down Kunkka. Crystal Maiden and Kunkka are both just dead. And that's going to be the same for Tiny. So they push into the opponent's shrine. And clearly not the best spot to be. As Team Plus is trying a little bit too hard now to make some kills happen.
Illusion.
So there's the Yules finish on Bloodseeker. You're going to have a Kaya on Kunkka. I suppose the argument for the Yules on Bloodseeker is, one, it's a TP stopper for him, of course, which is nice, but two, it really feeds off of this momentum right now. And so getting an item right now that's going to help you in the moment and to keep this pressure up, I suppose, certainly makes sense. But we'll see over the next couple of minutes if that's indeed what they go for. But if Bloodseeker just goes back to sitting back and farming, then, again, I think the argument could be made of, at that point, why not just go for the Radiance first? But he's going to try to run for a bounty rune. Oh, Godzi, he gets it, but he might be in trouble now. There's a Rupture. Bloodright comes in, but CK and Tiny suddenly show up. There's the Yules coming into play. But with 4 heroes, he's not getting out of here. He had Bristleback nearby. But we'll make it 5 heroes even as Kunkka showed up. Yeah, not worth the risk. You see Kunkka now has his drums finished. And Bloodseeker gets caught out there. 350 gold going the way of Jenkins. Jenkins choosing to go the bots first. Not a big surprise. So this Dire team is filled with a bit greedier of cores. You got the bots first on Bat Rider. You got the Midas first on Chaos Knight. No, Kunkka is not necessarily a greedy build, but looking to build a Radiance next even, though. So with the drums first for some momentum. You have a Blink already on Tiny, too. What is Tusk doing? He's going back in. He's feeling ballsy. He's going to throw the shards. Tiny's not going to risk hanging around, though. But yeah, so Kunkka thinking about the Radiance. I'm almost wondering if something like a Silver Edge would be really good this game. I guess it just matters how concerned you are against Bristleback. But with Kunkka going the Radiance, I don't think we could expect him to see the Silver Edge. I guess it's still possible. You could argue breaking Bloodseeker's Thirst is also not a bad idea. Not usually something you'd get a Silver Edge for. But at least having the option for that certainly makes it warranted, I think. So, but again, still has that Radiance queued up.
Whoa, what'd I miss?
I'm burning up.
Crystal Maiden gets picked. And now Kunkka, he gets trapped in with the ice shards. Pulled back in, buyback from Crystal Maiden. They want to fight this, does Team Plus. And a big turn from Kunkka. The ship comes out with a torrent. Double kill for Godzi with that buyback. The freezing field on top. Shoe's going to end up falling as well. No invis is going to help him there. 4 are dead. Kunkka managed to live. He makes his way back to base. The turn of a Kunkka. They dove past a Tier 2 tower into a Tier 3. I suppose you only have the Radiant team to blame there. They thought they had the free kill on Kunkka, and I can't blame them. It was tempting, but that immediate buyback from Crystal Maiden and obviously the reaction of the teammates to port in was certainly on point for Team Plus. You have Batrider checking in on more information. Where's schedule information? Liquipedia is always a great resource for any Dota 2 tournament information. So for that Bender asking in the chat, let's put the link there. Highly recommend following or just going to Liquipedia for the Dota 2 section. It does a great job of keeping updated for the content people that do it there and for all the tournaments. So if you ever have any question in terms of scheduling or teams or format, Liquipedia is certainly a great resource for that. Was that a Blink? Yes. Blink just purchased by Batrider, meanwhile.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Chaos Knight with the armlet. So Bloodseeker's got 2,400 gold saved up, so he is making some progress on the Radiance, but this kind of goes back to my point of you win a Yules first, now he's just going to farm some more. It's almost like the idea of a Tiny or an Earthshaker getting a Blink and then just using it to farm creeps, and I understand there's states of the game where you're just naturally going to do that, but I mean, you see how the team's playing. The 4 heroes, this is the second time that we saw what happened when they dove over here with the other 4 heroes. They're kind of playing as 4 and letting the Bloodseeker farm, so yeah, I think I've made my point. I would have liked to see the Radiance first. By now he would have had it and already enhanced his farm. And certainly don't think that's a hindsight thing to say because I suggested it in the moment. But either way, he is going for it now. But you see a mid-tier 1 going down for Team Plus because no defense put up there. You got the bounty rune spawning. And either side going to get their own, but Team Named is going to get a Tier 2 tower at the top lane. Bloodseeker porting down here. He avoids the Torrent at least, but this is big because Bloodseeker's sitting on 3,000 gold. However, he is going to have to fight. He has TPs coming in, so here we go. Avalanche hits. Tiny. He's now in no man's land. Up here, Storm Spirit going in on Batrider, but Storm is by himself, so Storm's in trouble now. The freezing field on top of the lasso, and they kill Ramjek there. They lost Sonic, but favoring Team Plus so far. Yamps them. He pops Phantasm. Shark comes out and hits 3 heroes. Big combo landed by Sammy Boy, and Lucky's low. He's going to pop a snowball. That's not going to save him or his teammate, and suddenly it's just Bristleback and no more. 5 are dead on the Radiant side. All they lost was Tiny. Storm Spirit deciding to go in himself. Ugh, clearly not the best of decisions. Well played, though, by Team Plus to react. And they take back a solid lead themselves, 4K net worth now. And suddenly Chaos Knight at 3,200 gold, so that heart's coming. There's the full Radiance finished on Kunkka, so whether or not agree with the progress there or the item decision, it is a very big item pickup for Kunkka, and certainly a lot more damage now he's going to be dishing out. With the Radiance finished. But now Bloodseeker, as I mentioned in the moment, that was a big fight because as it played out there, now the Radiance is delayed at least a couple more minutes, and uh-oh, he just got caught here. He is in trouble. He puts a Rupture on, trying to scare him off. The ship, it's not going to connect thanks to the Yules, but Kunkka's still trying to run away, although the Brain Zap hits, and Kunkka is going to die, so the team support here for Bloodseeker. Lasso on Storm Spirit, but eventually wears off. Storm's able to fly away, so Sammy Boy thought he found a chance himself. Unfortunately, ends up running into the whole team. Lucky going for the shard block, not necessarily the best though. Able to sneak around it, but Tiny, he's still in trouble. Storm flying on top of him. Storm has used most of his mana, but Tiny is dead. So a couple of pickoffs. And the game continues to be quite the swing. But Bloodseeker, again, another dangerous spot. He's so close to a Radiance. At least a Sacred Relic. He has enough gold for it now, but he can't buy it, and he's going to die. So yet again, it's going to be further delayed. Yeah, these kills on Bloodseeker are huge for Team Plus. And it's apparently also going to be a kill on Tusk.
Chaos and corruption take your corpse.
Storm's trying to finish a Bloodstone meanwhile.
Dire are scanning.
Apparently another fight breaking out, and yep, he tried to TP Bristleback by himself. He gets caught attempting to TP. Somebody else was with him. I think it might have been Bane who just TP'd over here and just happened to TP out first. But Bloodseeker, again, he's still just trying to farm this. He's not looking to fight right now. And it just feels so odd to me. It feels so off. You're Bloodseeker. Why would you not want to be fighting, especially when you go something like the Eels first? Not a hero that's known for flash farm.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Ideally, we'll still have a Radiance eventually, but at this rate, if he happens to not die now, it's still at least 2 or 3 minutes away. Tusk is going to be found by Chaos Knight. He gets his snowball off, but the Reality Rift is still in range. There's the toss, and Bat Rider will just burn him down. Yeah, CK using his Midas meanwhile. And CK is going to have a full heart now. Ooh.
Where's the party?
Storm managed to avoid the stun combo from Kunkka. As he's got the Bloodstone finish now. Oh, Tiny trying to toss there initially. He ends up hitting it with the Avalanche. This is Bristleback, though. The sleep comes into play. Tusk buys back. And the Dire team is just going to retreat. They weren't very committed. Jenkins going in. He's going to be Fiend's Grip, but Sonic just tosses in with the Avalanche as well, stops it immediately. They kill Tusk. That's a dieback on him, remember, and Bane also caught. He's also not buying back for the time being. So a double kill for Yamsum. Bristleback makes his way back into base. You see over here, Bloodseeker, he buys the Sacred Relic. He's still about 300 gold shy of the Radiance, though. He's trying so desperate to finish it as they're pushing into his base. But this is the unfortunate thing now. Even if he finishes the Radiance, which he does there, he doesn't have a buyback now. So suddenly you're 3 versus 5, no buyback on your Bloodseeker. Do you really commit for this? Oh, Storm's going in. Well, there's the Rex. They just really can't defend it enough. Chaos Knight, oh, Bristleback, he gets 4-staffed in, and now he's going to be lassoed up. He's in trouble. X will pull him back here. He gets slept, actually. X almost helping him out a little bit, and Shoe's walking away for the time being. Bloodrite is up. Bloodseeker going for the kill. Can he get it? Yes, he heals on up. Chaos Knight goes down. That was big. Freezing field in the background, but not really hitting anybody for the time being. But now Kunkka, he's in a bad spot. Tusk coming back in. The Bloodrite misses, but the snowball's up. Trying to land, they catch Sammy Boy. Nice shift though, and the turn combo from Sammy Boy and the Dire team. The shift was perfect placement. They went too deep for the turn, and the Radiant team going to be cleaned up for Team Names. So Team Names so close to breaking through and pushing them out of their base and winning a fight, yet they went little too far into the ship. And Team Plus has their biggest lead of the game now.
Back to 4.
Is that a meteor hammer? It sure is. Who the hell has a meteor hammer? Oh, it's Bat Rider. It's like, wait a second. I don't even see it. That's going to be a second set of racks. You have a BKB finish now on Crystal Maiden. So she can get those channels of Freezing Field off effectively. Radiant team TPing in. They want to catch them retreating here again. We saw what happened last time. Here comes another ship. God Siege is going to TP. It's going to BKB TP right in front of them. How about that? And Storm is still trying to chase, but Kunkka just runs away with a Rupture. That's how much he doesn't care. And he actually survives. Sonic? He's just going to live too. Wow. Now playing Bat Rider is flown on. Pop Firefly and try to run. He should be good. Blinking 2. Oh, goes for the TP first. He is successful though. CK, another 3,100 gold saved up. Thinking about Satanic next year. Another Reaver. Holy crap. He's so tanky. 4,300 life.
Radiant's top shrine is under attack.
Team Plus taking over the map now. With those 2 sets of racks down, they're going to get a shrine up here. There's still the bottom shrine. And Icy Bloodseeker, he's attempting to finish a BKB next. Which, of course, will be very good. And pretty necessary item here.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
He has a Vlad's and a staff just sitting on the stash.
Radiant's top tower.
This will come in handy.
Team still paying attention to the Bannerine spawns, of course. Here we go with Roshan. This is the first one? Yeah, it is the first one this game. Don't even think Team Named has a clue. But the map is too dark for them right now, so this should be a free Roshan kill.
Roshan has fallen to the dark.
Give the Aegis to Chaos Knight, who's going to finish a Satanic now on top of the Heart. So part of me wonders if they might have been better off giving the Aegis to someone like the Kunkka. But yeah, this CK feels like he's going to be near unkillable. It's ridiculous. Especially with the armament toggle, he's going to have over 5,000 life. And the effects of both a Heart and a Satanic.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Bottom lane being heavily pushed in. Bloodseeker's very close to a BKB. There's the Satanic officially coming. Is he going to get enough for his BKB? Yes, he gets it. So he buys it again. No buyback for Bloodseeker, but he's got his BKB. So here we go. They have to hold. This is mega creeps right here if they get the racks. Starspear flies in. He's going right for Bat Rider. Meanwhile, Yamsa manning up against the Bristleback and working out well. No surprise. Godsee, great placement of the Freezing Field with the BKB. You have to fight around it. Tuska's already dead. Buyback from Starspear, and he just dies. He dies again. Buyback from Bristleback, but with 2 dead and not coming back. This looks like it's going to be all for naught right here. The Fiend's grip on Kunkka, just simply going to say hello, but there's no damage coming out. GGs are called, and Team Plus will take the second game, and thus the series 2-0. So congratulations to them. They get their first 2 victories. Got to feel good, at least. Mental state looking pretty good. Team named, they're in a tough spot. They're now 0-6 and on the verge of being flat out eliminated. At this point, they're going to be 0-6. Their last opponent is going to be against the Fighting Pepegas later on today. So unless they win both of those games against Fighting Pepegas, I think it's safe to say they are ultimately going to be eliminated here from the group stages. So a tough task ahead for them. Obviously, great competition here in this tournament with the major spot on the line. In fact, 3 major spots on the line for the North American region. So it's a tough road ahead. Getting here in the first place certainly means a lot already. But Team Plus, back to them. Got to feel good. They're now 2-4 overall. We'll see if they can climb to 4-4. Their later opponents are going to be Demon Slayers. So that should actually be a pretty good match. That's one I could certainly see going either way. And that's an exciting one for later on today. Couple things. We are going to be taking a break. We're going to be stopping the stream on this channel, Beyond the Summit 7, because I'm going to be hopping over to, I believe it's Beyond the Summit 2. So like I said earlier, we were waiting for some of the channels to open up. BTS 2, I believe, has opened up. So we are going to hop over to that channel. So I thank you for tuning in to this one, Beyond the Summit 7. I'll see you guys over at Beyond the Summit 2, and we got a big match. In my opinion, probably the best of either group of the group stages matches. Quincy Crew going to be taking on the Fighting Pepegas. Sumail versus Eternal Envy. So many storylines here. That should be a great one. That is a 2-game series set to start in about 15 minutes from now or so. So I'm going to hop over channels. I'll see you over there. Look forward to a great series.